We have a lot of smart products. We have smart TVs, smart glasses, smart watches, smart cars, and other things that should not be considered smart, but they are called smart. But there are some things that you will have never thought about making smart. And that's exactly what we're talking about here today. We have the Biolite FirePit. This is a fire pit that is supposed to be smart, that you're supposed to be able to control with your smartphone. So let's go ahead and unbox this and put it through its paces. It looks like it's a pretty small device. I mean, it fits within this box and the box isn't that big. As you can see here is Bluetooth enabled, so you can control it using an app and Bluetooth. And some of the features is that it's going to be a smoke-free technology. It's going to burn wood or charcoal. And it's also going to give you what they call a full view with X-ray mesh. And this is the mesh that supposedly goes all around the fire pit in order for people to get warm and see the fire all around. We'll go around this box. It gives us an idea of how this works. So this is an air fan and shows you how this is supposed to work. And then some of the things that you can use it for. You can buy things to take around with you. You can use it to cook and things like that. And then here gives you some more information on what this does. And then this company has a program with every purchase that you make, you can help people get kitchens in order to use in poor countries, poor areas. And if you want to look more into it, you can go to bioliteenergy.com/mission. So now that we've done a tour of the box, let's go ahead and unbox this thing. All right, so let's open this thing and see what's inside. We have a grill. And then it looks like we have the fire pit. So let's pull it up. It feels like there's some more things in it. Maybe not. That is it. Box there. And let's look at the fire pit. Boom. It's actually not too heavy. So as you can see, it's not really big. It's not huge. It's not too heavy. It has mesh grill on here, mesh grill on this side, and mesh grill on this side. I did it. The grill is out. So that's the grill that goes inside. And then these two grills go. This grill actually is only one, goes on top. Found some screws and stuff. Then in here we're going to go. This right here is the fan that has different speeds and is supposed to control the airflow that goes into the grill through this. And it gives you a mini USB charging cable. I'm not sure the camera is picking it up there. These are the brains of the operation. This is the Biolite fan slash I will say vacuum. So what this is going to do is going to bring in air in order for you to be able to control how much fire you want the fire pit to output. And also this is going to pull out the smoke from the fire pit via this right here, this opening. It's going to soak up the smoke in order for you to have a smokeless experience when using the fire pit. The controls are here on the side. So this is the power button. It can partially charge, and as you can see here, it gives you a reading of how much charge the system has. You can do that fan, and you can put the power of the fan, and I think you can hear the fan right now. So that's the highest that it goes, and you can hear the sound of it right now. And so that's as powerful as it goes, and it tells you right there. And then just press the power button again to bring it back down to the minimum. One more time for a second step, third, and full power. To turn it off, you just hold it and it shuts it off. So you have a mini USB port and a regular size port, USB port, in order to charge devices. If you want to charge your phone or laptop or anything like that, this is supposed to be able to do it. And the reason is because you're going to be taking this camping if you want to go camping, and you're going to be able to have a source of power out of this as well. So this obviously requires some assembly. This is the Biolite motor, and you just go and you gotta put it here and then hook it up here. It's actually pretty simple to do. So you just set it there, then push it until it clicks. Then it should be secure there. To take it off, you just press the button up here, and you hold that, and you just pull it out. So in order to put the mesh inside, so this part here with the two legs and the little handles, you just need to go to the side, slide it in, and then it sits at the bottom. If you're using charcoal and you need to lift it in order to cook or something like that, then you will put it on the little hooks that are here on the top and the hooks that are here on the side, and then this is raised that way you can cook. And lastly, you're going to be using this grill to cook, and the grill just goes here on the side, slides like this, and then sits on the top of the fire pit in order to use it for grilling or cooking anything that you want to do. So I figured out what the screws are for, is for this handle. So I just put the handle on this side, you screw it from the inside, it just goes in here. And so this screw is going to go for on this side right here, and this side right here for the other handle, so it's easier for you to transport. All right, now that we have this thing charged up, set up, and ready to go, let's get some wood, let's get a fire going and see if it performs the way it's supposed to. So then we got everything that we need to start a fire. We have wood, a fire starter, we have thinner pieces of wood that are really easy to start fires with, some paper just in case because you never know, and a lighter. So now that we have the fire going, I'm going to go ahead and test out the app, and here's how you can control the fan. You have off, low, medium, high, and max. It gives you an idea of how much battery life you have left up here. It tells you that it's connected to the Biolite motor. So we started there. It actually tells you the output of air that is going to be getting here. And as you go, this is going to increase. And as you can see, the fire is increasing as well. So right now we have it on high. I'm going to go ahead and make it, sorry, we have it on max. I'm going to go ahead and make it to high so you can see, and it's blowing the smoke as well. I'm going to move the microphone a little closer so you can hear the sound of the fan. The fan is kind of loud, so I'm going to go ahead and move it to medium. I'm going to go ahead and move it to low, and then I'm going to move it to off. It will be a travesty if we don't do s'mores. So we have marshmallow, chocolate, and of course the crackers. We can also put this to the test on how it will perform if you were camping or just trying to do something outside and you wanted to make some s'mores. I'm gonna make s'mores. I'm just gonna wrap them on tin foil, use the rack that comes with the fire pit in order to get the s'mores done. To the Biolite FirePit Plus, what is my final take on this product? Well, I will call it smart, a hint of smart. I will say more convenience than smarts when it comes to the FirePit. It is a really cool feature. The fact that you can control how high that flame gets by using the app on the phone, or if you want to use the buttons on the side of that motor, it makes it really easy to control, which usually you don't have that kind of control in a fire pit or a grill or anything like that, unless of course a grill with gas and stuff like that. I'm talking about a simple basic type of grill or fire pit. So the fact that you can control how high the flame, how hot technically the fire burns, is a really good feature. The fact that you can see the fire all around is also really cool in my opinion. Everybody who sits around this fire pit will be able to get a look of the fire from the top and the sides. And not only that, but also the heat that comes out of the fire pit. You will only have to worry about having heat coming from the top of the fire pit, but you will have heat coming from the sides of the fire pit. That way, if you're sitting there, you're going to get some heat on your legs and your arms and hands. So it's a really cool and nice design. Of course, the portability is a big factor. The fact that you can fold the legs and they sell a separate carrying case, put it in a carrying case and take it anywhere you want to go, to a friend's house, if you go camping, also is a really good selling point. So what do I think? Is it worth it? If you are the type of person who uses fire pits, who enjoys this kind of activity, and you don't have a lot of space for something like this, then yes, I will say that is worth it. One, that battery on that device is going to last you forever, and it only requires you to charge it once overnight. The fact that you can control how hot the fire burns is another big point in my opinion. I also like the fact that it's versatile. If you're a person who likes to go outdoors a lot, who likes to go camping a lot, you just need to take this one thing with you and you can use it to cook, you can use it as a fire pit, and you can use it to charge your devices. So the fact that you can get one device that does all these things is huge to me. Again, especially if you're someone who likes to be outdoors a lot. If you are an outdoors person, yes, this is to me something that you should invest your money into. If you're a person who just wants a fire pit and does it once in a great while during the winter time, then maybe this isn't the kind of device for you. Maybe something cheaper will make more sense. But if you're a person who enjoys, being around the fire a lot and having friends over and enjoy a conversation over a fire, I think this is a really cool device that not only will provide you all the things that I mentioned, but it's also a good conversation starter. So what are my drawbacks? My drawbacks are, of course, how loud that fan gets. The fan does get pretty loud once you get to the maximum setting, and there's no way to not hear it. I will say that if there's a lot of people talking and music playing, things like that, you won't hear it as much. But if you're having a quiet night with someone else or by yourself in front of the fire, you will definitely hear that fan going. The other thing is if you have it on top of a concrete surface like I had it outside, you will hear that a little more because there's a little rattling that happens when you have the fan going because of the material that fire pit is made. It's not crazy loud when it comes to rattling, but it definitely is a little bit there. If you have it on grass or wood or sand, definitely that rattling isn't there, so the noise is just coming from the fan. So that's something to keep in consideration when you're using the fire pit, is that fan is pretty noisy. The other thing that I would like to see is those legs, even though you can fold them in and out, the fact that you need to press the little button to fold them in and then it pops up to fold them out makes it a little cumbersome. And a couple of times that I was folding the legs in, I had some issues where I would press the button but the button wouldn't press all the way in. And I wish that it had a different type of mechanism that made it easier to fold in and out. To me, that really is the only drawback. And I guess also, let's say price. This is $250. And so it is pretty expensive for a fire pit because you can do so much with it. The fact that it's smart in a way that you can control it with your phone also adds to the price and the novelty of the device. But again, if you're a person who does a lot of outdoor activities, I think $250 for something that allows you to do so much out of the box is a pretty good investment. The one thing that I forgot to show you is that it's pretty easy to clean. If you have one of those fireplace scoops, the opening on the top of the fire pit is big enough where you can just scoop the stuff out to take it out. Also, it has a little trap door at the bottom of the fire pit that you can just pull to the side. And if you tilt it, all the stuff in it will fall out through the little trapdoor. So it makes it easy where you don't have to carry it around and turn it over and shake it and things like that. And the other really cool thing that I really liked about it is the fact that it has handles and it's really easy to carry. What do you think about the Biolite FirePit Plus? Do you have any other recommendations for fire pits for other people that might be watching this video, that might be looking for something different? Were you looking at this product and this review helped you? Let me know in the comment section, or if you have any other questions that I might be able to answer for you. That's it for me. Go ahead and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Go ahead and hit that bell so you can be alerted every time we have new videos. And thank you very much for watching.